Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome to the Bard's Tale for the Barrows Deep. Now I think we might actually be witnessing history right here, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think there is any other example in the entire history of gaming where there has been a bigger gap between a game and its immediate sequel. Because let me tell you, the original Bard's Tale came out in 1985, spawned a couple of sequels. Bard's Tale 3 came out in 1988. This is Bard's Tale 4. This is the direct sequel to Bard's Tale 3. It's been 30 flipping years. That has got to be a flipping record right there. And you know what? We also need to talk about the original Bard's Tale, because the original Bard's Tale was basically Crisis 3 of 1985. I'm not joking. Back in the day, this thing was ludicrously pretty. And even better, it's still available today. So let's just jump over to that for a second. So what you're seeing up there in the top left, you may notice, is animation. Okay, now animation was pretty bloody mind-blowing in 1985 just by itself. The fact that when you were actually, just in an environment or taking on an enemy, they were actually animated. But that wasn't the thing that completely blew everyone's minds back in 1985. Oh no. You see, this was a dungeon crawler, but when you actually moved around the actually 3D environment, there was an actual, animated transition between where you were and where you were moving. That was actually ludicrous. In 1985, that was stupidly impressive. So yes, adjusting for modern technology, this game's got quite a lot to live up to.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day.
Oh my god, they actually decided to video an intro sequence rather than render it. That's so delightfully old school, I love it. By the way, the story's pretty much as classic fantasy gets, so you can pretty much just guess it from what you're seeing in front of you. So, we're humans. Humans are secretly dicks. There's some old gods. They want to escape. Someone's going to be trying to help them escape. I need to stop them from doing that. The people who've been hanged over there, they decided to make friends with elves and orcs and whatever. We're humans, so we're racist dicks, so they got hanged for that. And naturally, I'm going to need to put together my own team, which will very likely involve both elves and orcs in order to crawl through some dungeons to somehow find some items that will help us sort out all of the world's problems.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
And of course, because we're in generic Fantasyland, that means we're actually in Celtic Britain, so everyone's going to have some hilariously thick regional British accents. Though the advantage of this setting is that we do get to listen to some really rather delightful Scottish singing. I do like a good bit of Scottish singing, it must be said. Alright, down in the Undercity to go and find the old Adventurers Guild so we can put together, a big old party and whatever. But for the time being, this game basically tries to recreate the really old school system of having multiple people in a single party that act at the same time. In a turn-based system, by virtue of, if I just right-click, then I actually get up the people in my party. That's me, Melody, a bard, which, it feels appropriate to play as, given it's called a Bard's Tale, and some other guy, who's being listed as a temporary companion, so I suspect he's not going to necessarily come to a good end, quite frankly. Right, you bastards over there. Oh, hang on. Before we actually attack you, let's just actually pick up this stuff and charge enemies before they spot you to get a first strike. I'll do that in a second. First one. Oh, you've got nothing on you. Fine, so just quickly get over here and go, 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 go! Charge! First strike. Beautiful. Now, how does combat work exactly? So, basic turn-based combat, obviously we've got action points down here. Not much we can do immediately. I can move to a different square if I want to, rearrange my party slightly. Or chug. Gain spell points by drinking magical booze from my inventory. Excellent. I like the fact my magic comes from getting wasted. That is beautiful. Instead, probably, we just go for a straight-up normal chop, please. So, go for a chop. Pick a row I'm going to attack. I think I'll go for this row, thank you. And there is a chop. Beautiful. And that chop is now on 1 cooldown, but I can still do something else if I want to. So, go on then. I may as well do some booze, I guess. Drink, please. So every time I take a drink, I get a bit drunk. If my drunkenness exceeds my intelligence, I'll have a brief burst of strength, and then I'll pass out and be stunned for 1 turn. Excellent. This basically is wonderful, and I have to drink responsibly. But that has got me, yes, a handful of actual spell points. So as a result of that, I can use my Sanctuary Stone. Gives an ally a shield with 4 constitution. Needs to be drunk 2 to use that. So the ally will be healed for 2 if the shield is broken. Well, that does seem like a good thing, yes. So go on then. Let's actually use that right now. So can I actually cast that on myself? Let's cast it on this guy. Go on then. So -1 spell point. Lovely. He's now got an actual bit of a shield on him. And I can move to a nearby space if I want to. So, go on then. Can I move? I'm just going to move backwards slightly. Now I've moved backwards. You know what? I'm probably just going to end my turn here. I feel like I'm out of stuff to do. So, enemy now get 1 turn. This guy comes forward. Probably gives this guy a whack. So I'm very glad I gave him a lovely shield in that case. Ah, wait, hang on. Sorry, we're actually sharing action points. Okay, so this guy could have got on with a few bits and pieces as well. So he can move as well. He can use a lesser healing potion. He's also got the ability to do, ooh, a head knocker. Deals 6 mental to the first enemy in range. Alright, that does seem pretty good, but does it actually do any damage? Probably not. Probably best just to do a straight up chop in that case. So, chop for you. Lovely, that's a massive chop there. Let's go back over to you and do a chop. Same business. So that is that person nice and dead. Beautiful. You got anything else you can actually do? Deal 6 mental to first enemy in range. Okay. Could you do that too? Ah, that's only actually ahead of you there. Fine. So we may as well move you ahead of her, because actually then you're protecting her because you've got the shield up. End turn, please. This guy will come forward. Move. Come in for a chop. Doesn't do much damage on account of the protection. Now, use that head knocker, because this just seems kind of hilarious. And whoobly whoop, you go down, job done. Nice and simple for now. Very, very easy to get to grips with if you're at all familiar with this sort of game. And use the map to spot the difficulty of each enemy. Those guys are being marked with a little red skull, which means we definitely shouldn't be here for now. Let's find a different way around. These guys, meanwhile, being marked in green, nice and soft and safe. Right, in we go. And get in a charge, we get the first move. Now, fair few more of them, but I think we can handle this now we know the basics. So, probably the best thing I can do is you move back to a safe spot. You move to a spot over here, and then just get a good chop in on the first lad. So as a result, he can basically stand to the front and tank, and she can support as she's a bard. Now, they're presumably going to struggle to actually hit me much because, yeah, they can both get hit in, and then they can do a move, but that's all they can do. So this guy's got to move out of the way. Fine. So you probably need to do a chug, please. Do a little bit of booze. Give this person a magical shield. Lovely. Let's just do a head knocker over here. So head knocker will... Oh yes, that's not just kind of straight up a status thing. 6 mental is the same as 6 physical. It just, you know, affects what defensive stat they're using. Good, that's quite flippin' useful. Now, can we finish you off as well, please? Yes, we can. So you go down, other two are going to come in. But yeah, I assume they're going to struggle to find a way to actually hit her. Could heal myself at this point. I think we're okay for the time being. Enemy move in. Woodsman chop does 2. And you can't do anything. Fine, you just have to do a move instead. You can do a standard chop, but honestly, it's not great, really. You just do a chop over there. Probably move to her at this point. She can just get a good chop in as well, just to... she can only actually get over here. She doesn't have range for that, because, yeah, it actually tells you what the range of each ability is if you hover over it. Fine. Do a bit more damage to you right there. What else have we got that you can potentially do? You could heal yourself, but honestly, I think you're under control for the time being. Just let the enemy attack me. We should hopefully be able to finish them off. So a move and an attack for -2. Move in. Can't do anything else. You get 1 attack in over here. Lovely. You should be able to finish off this row. Nice. Job done. Nice and simple. But damage does not automatically heal between fights. We do actually need to heal people up. Now here's fun. So we got a save point here. But if I don't feel like saving, I can choose to basically consume the save point, lose a save point, but gain XP for everybody. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to consume. There we go. That was... Okay. Honestly, that wasn't much in the way of XP, but it's also worth a heal. I'm sure I won't regret that in time. Now, this is interesting. There's a weird, terrifying Cyclops chicken up ahead here. Right. Probably best, what we want to do is... Yeah, as it's marked as a little bit more on the dangerous side. Let's actually wait for it to turn away. And get behind it. Yeah, we want to charge in. Go, 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 go. Get the charge. Right, so I get the first strike on this thing, which is probably very important. Now, ooh, 36. Okay, this thing is much tougher than me. And it starts off facing me too. So, Probably a good starting point. Take myself a free chug that doesn't use the action point. That gets me the spells. So as a result of that, I can now use a sanctuary score on myself. So yeah, I think I can use that on myself too. There we go. I'll be having myself a shield, please. That's got 5 constitution and then explodes at some point. I can give him one next turn as well. Lovely. Probably best we just go for, yeah, a nice big chop on you. So, doesn't do much, but it's a start. Now this guy is actually, you know what, I need him to move into position to get the attack in. So, you move back here, and then you can get a head knocker in. Now if we're lucky, this will get the stun. And there we go. There's 6 damage, no stun. That's all we can do for the time being. She's got the shield up. Now, what can you do exactly? You can move back and then use Hypnotic Eye. He's focusing its Hypnotic Eye attack. It'll kill everyone in front of it. Okay, fine. Teaching us about positioning. Nice and simple. Or you can stop them focusing by hitting them with mental damage. Well, sadly, I just kind of used that, so I think it's on cooldown. So probably we should just get out of the way. And she can actually attack, yeah, she can attack off to one side. Can you attack off to one side? Yes. So both of us can just move out of the way, and then he can get an attack in. So that's fine. So you move over here, and then just get yourself one attack right there. And you probably want to be moving out of your way too. So move off to one side, but that's going to burn the final action point, so sadly you can't get an attack in. Though actually, magic counts as free. Magic uses up a spell point, not action point. So there is one thing you can do, which is you can give him a shield as well. So there we go. Now, both of you have got yourselves a shield. Actually, does the shield wear off after one turn? Possibly. Possibly it does, because you don't seem to have the wibbly wave anymore. We'll keep an eye on that wibbly wave. He attacks. It does a fail. He moves. It comes in for a 5. Ouch. And yes, that does seem to wear off fine. I think the shield's only for one turn in that case. So she's okay for the time being. Probably best what we need to do is... you actually can't get there. Right. Move over here. Get a basic chop in. The chop is pretty darn good for 4 damage. You probably just get yourself a chop in as well, quite frankly. Though actually, if I move, it forces him to move too. So he'll have to burn an action point moving. Probably best for you to be at the back, to be honest. Yeah, move over here for the time being. Just end your turn right there. So, what are you going to do? By any chance you're going to move and then... Yes, he's hypnotic eyeing. Good. So now, mental damage. This will do the job here. And... Lovely. -3, and he can no longer hypnotic eye, which means now we can just wail on him, basically. So go for a chop for 4. And you, as he's standing at the front, can get a chop in as well for a further 3. And he's starting to look very, very flimsy. Enemy's turn. He'll probably just go for a standard. No, he's going for the same thing again. How much health have you got? 9.
Ready.
Can I actually get you down this turn? I don't think I can, so we just have to step out of the way. But that's fine. Take a step, and then take an attack. No mental damage we can do. You take a step, and then he'll probably use his attack, and then move over and hit one of us with a standard slash, but it only does 5 damage. So as a result of that, nothing you can do. Time to finish you off. Lovely. I like the combat system. The combat system is very good. You step over here, get the attack in, and the killing blow goes to Melody. Well done. And I think I've found myself an adventurers guild at long flipping last. Marvellous. This seems about right. And one of them's a shop too. So, by any chance, could I actually... Ooh, okay. I might, if I sell some stuff I've just found sitting around, be able to afford a better musical instrument. Right now I'm just using basic musical bones with Melody. So yeah, that actually just gets a Constitution +2. So she doesn't attack with these, they just give her some really nice little benefits. I also picked up a splintered staff, but practitioner, I am not a practitioner, I'm a flipping bard. So what else can we do in terms of other... Ooh, a jester's cap. Lardy flipping dar. So instead I could trade out for an instrument that gives me more strength. Or, yeah, I've already got more constitution. But also, different abilities too. So Ruthless Mockery, Drunk 3, Wayland's Watch reduces strength by an additional... Oh, bloody hell, there's quite a lot of detail here. Fine, so every musical instrument comes with a drunk threshold that you need to reach if you want to activate its ability. So you have to be a certain level of drunk and holding a certain instrument, and then your special bard magic kicks in. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, this little animal horn thing, that gets me the same constitution I've already got, but also strength +2. This staff I found's worth 17, actually. That's potentially of interest, but even with that, I'm never going to get up to this. Fine, maybe go for something a little bit more basic. Yeah, this thing's only 31. So I could have that. Yeah, I could sell my old one. Sell my old one over here. That's up to 33. Then have this instead. And yeah, that'll do the job right there. So now I've got a tiny bit of bonus strength. I can hit a little bit harder. Strikes me as a good thing while I'm still whacking people with a sword. Right, first thing I need to do here, reunite 3 heroes who are going to be the start of my party. First one is Ringneck, who I'm guessing is goblin the right term? I don't know. Are you goblins or dwarves or what are you? Sorry, I'm probably about to be really offensive. Oh, Ringneck, you're the guy I'm looking for. Hello.
Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them.
Oh, that's so bloody classic. Great, you join my party, we'll go together and do it. It'll be marvellous.
Wellbottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe.
Right, so you're a trow. Got it, thanks.
Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
Ah, you see, your mistake was going and hanging out near Sinister Street. That was just asking for trouble. So you, my good man, are a level 2 rogue who possesses a dirk. Alright, short thrusting blade, easily concealed, strength +3. Very, very nice indeed. And a splintered short bow. Alright, strength +1. And you can indeed do some actual, yeah, you've already got the leather training. Fine, you must have that already. Very, very nice indeed. Right, so this guy's actually got very high strength. Constitution's okay. Intelligence, not so much. Oh, and this is nice. If you actually just hover over the slot in question, it highlights anything that you could put in its place. Very, very useful indeed. And yeah, if I actually hover over that, it actually brings up immediately the details of the weapon that's currently equipped on the selected character. Oh, that's nice UI. Well done, I approve. So, here's where the kidnapping happened. And if I had to guess, I'd probably say, yeah, good bit of blood would lead us in the right direction. Oh, who's a good boy? You deserve some petting. But first, puzzle. Needs to open door. Okay. Move cog. And then move... Oh dear. Right, okay. I assume I need to get this thing turning. Question is, how exactly? I can make this move to... Ah! That passes that on. Okay, and that opens that up. Fine. So, these little bars pass on rotation. Okay, so nice, simple little thing to crack things open there. Gotcha. Now, move through here. Keep following blood. Loot chests, because why not? Ooh, what's this? Ah, just for apprentice. Boo. Well, we'll get a magic user sooner or later. That'll be marvellous. And this brings us out onto the docks. Alright, very, very nice indeed. But... where's the blood? I was looking for blood originally. And sure, for the minute, I can just start trashing some crates and whatnot and stealing everything that's here. But we were supposed to be following... Ooh, more things to break. Ooh, chest, money, etc. Right, this possibly, what I'm doing right now, is why I was originally driven down into the sewers, yes. Ah, there's a bit of blood. Right. Blood, blood, blood. We are apparently still in the right location. Ah, we got ourselves a bunch of bad guys, marked in yellow, and they've clearly got our friends. Alright, before we actually go in, let's just make sure there's nothing else we can grab around here that might help us out. Well, here's interesting. So, this guy knows about a treasure, according to this woman, but he's super drunk.
Treasure?
Yes, treasure indeed. Right, pick up the note. Wrecker's Dram, Stag's Swift Wine, and Selkie's Tears. Fine, so I'm guessing if we find some unique forms of booze, bring it back to him. Or, wait, no, I don't give him that booze. I have to drink it myself so I can understand, because then I speak drunk. Oh, that's wonderful. And there are a couple of guards I could go for around here. Yeah, go on. Get the charge in. First strike, let's actually clear out some guards just to warm up. So we got ourselves, one tough lad and a bunch of moderately tough lads. Ooh, and one weak one at the back. Right, how much are you doing right now? You're up to 4 damage with your chop. I'm more interested in you. What are your abilities? 7 damage to the first enemy in a target column. Alright, interesting. And can do a critical as well. Loose an arrow. So, 5 physical damage to a target enemy, How does that actually hit? That can just hit anybody. Good, very useful. 3. Battle ready, so become invisible for up to 2 turns or until you attack, and 20% strength when attacking from stealth. Alright, very, very nice indeed. And scatter some caltrops, so throw caltrops at all target spaces. Direct hits deal 2 damage, empty spaces gain caltrops, dealing 6 true, and rooting enemies that move onto them. Caltrops last 2 turns. Honestly, that's not a terrible thing to do right there, really. Like, you know, just starting off by just tossing them immediately. Yeah, go on. If I just actually put one there. There we go. Let's just put caltrops all over the shop. And any enemy that moves onto those spaces will become rooted, and I think take a bit of damage too. So this is all excellently good stuff. In fact, you know what? This guy should really be doing all of our damage for the time being. But probably the best thing to do is wipe out the little guys. So you, probably, I want you to move out of the way. How does your shiv work, by the way? You can... Right, so you can hit actually a row you're not at the beginning of. Let's actually take you out right there. So that is 7. You're down to 4, and that means we can take out one of them immediately. So 1 goes down. Good starting point. Now, I could give this guy a shield. He is about to potentially be smashed with the mace. Honestly, probably a good idea. A chug is free, so even though I'm out of action points, yeah, let's give him Sanctuary. Hopefully they'll attack him. And 5. There we go. Enemy is focusing. Enemy is an adventurous focus when playing powerful abilities. Okay, hitting them with mental damage. Unfortunately, I don't have any mental damage, so you're about to do something bad. I'm just going to need to get out of the way for the time being. Gotcha. Probably the best thing you can do is, yeah, just move out of the way and attack this guy. So you step out the way and then go for a shiv to... it always has to be the first person in the row. Never mind. Right, so that's 7 to you. Not the worst thing in the world, really. And you can do... Actually, you can do, like, nearly half this guy's health. Yeah. Go for that. That's absolutely fine. And then... hopefully, this guy will miss because he's targeting here. I'd say end your turn, we're okay for the minute. He goes in for, yep, the big smash. Doesn't seem to do much. 2 damage there, and loose an arrow for a further 2. You could probably do with a bit of healing. Yes, there he goes. He actually takes 6 for moving into a space that's got the actual caltrops on them. So that was pretty darn useful. Now, you've got 5, you've got 11. I'll tell you what, best thing I could do is probably as a starting point is loose an arrow over there. That's a kill. Alright, he goes down, and Trow's advantage. Okay, hang on, what's your advantage precisely? That didn't use up an action point. When you kill someone, you actually don't spend the action. Okay, that's rather nice. Right, well that means obviously, I want you to get a shiv in right there. That gets you down to 4, and probably at that point, it'll be best for you to actually go invisible. That's free. And then, yeah, actually, logically, he just can't do anything. So you go invisible, please. You just hide in the shadows. You get yourself one attack over there, finish you off, very, very nice indeed. And then I just move to the far side of the battlefield, so this person has to waste their move actually moving around. And if we're lucky, you might actually run into some more caltrops, although I think they might have actually run out at this point. So you do a move. Yes, so he literally couldn't do anything that turn because he was stuck moving. Very, very nice indeed. So you at this point can do a shiv from the shadows. So that's going to do bonus damage. Oh, yes, lovely. Actually, did that do bonus damage? That was 8. Yeah, 8 versus 7. So it was a little bit better. Little bit better. Best thing you can probably do then is, yeah, just actually do another physical. Get the arrow in on him. This has gone pretty nicely, all things considered. You can probably do... Actually, you're probably best doing literally nothing. Though actually, if you want to draw the attention, you're stronger than him. Enemy's turn. He has to move, and then he'll get an attack in. Ooh, a -5, and now he's charging up something big, but too late. Shiv for you. Down you go. Nice. Trials advantage, doesn't spend the action points. And that's got to be worth a fair few XP as well. Ooh, that's actually got me a new weapon I might be able to use. An actual, what even is this? Some form of weird thing. A cudgel, stout stick. Okay, loot that. Have a little look-see. That might actually be worth doing for me. So right now, I've got myself, yeah, an actual basic thing here, but I've got this, and this is, oh yeah, Vastly, vastly better. Additional strength, and it's a better armor class, and additional constitution. Boom. Got myself a lovely big knobbly stick right there. And now, with my new improved knobbly stick, we should be able to take you lads out. No problem at all. And, oh, I got spotted. Well, they get the first attack hit. Oh, I forgot to heal up. Right, this could potentially go wrong pretty quickly. Luckily, they're just wasting their time shooting. Uh-oh. Oh, don't go for that guy. Don't go for that guy. Okay. Good. Good. We now need to... do we not have any healing? Did neither of us have the ability to use... Oh, dear. Neither of us appears to have the ability to actually use, you know, actual healing potions or items at all. Can I just use... Oh, dear. This might be an issue. Okay, but 8, 7, and 8. Okay, I can definitely kill at least one of them immediately. And honestly, the best thing you could probably do is just go invisible and then pop back out to just basically snipe that guy off. So you hide in the shadows, and now you're hidden in the shadows, you should be able to, yeah, get bonus damage off Shiv to just shiv this guy from the shadows. So he's dead immediately. Very, very nice indeed. And that doesn't even use up an action point, so you can still loose an arrow. Now, loosing an arrow will actually get, yeah, 5 there. And how much damage can I now do? Oh, 4. Wait, 4 is exactly what I could already do. Fine, well, it's a better 4 anyway. You go down right over there and live in flipping hope. Oh, I probably should have actually saved that for the end. I could have just shivved that guy and then hidden afterwards. And that would have actually meant he'd be safe from the counterattack. What can I do? I can actually... Oh, I'm going to move you to the back. Against an archer, I'm not sure that actually helps, but I'll give it a flipping go. Protect me, Melody! No, he's just decided to... Skull and crossbones is a little bit on the worrying side. Hopefully that just means, like, unconscious, not dead. They're not dead, and if you win the fight, they'll stand back up with 25% of their health. Good! Not dead. Marvellously good news. Right, well, in which case, let's just start whacking this person down. Should be no problem at all now. Yeah, just end the turn. He'll get shot in. Honestly, no way he can get that's going to be safe from me. I now just get another shot in, win, and then back off and remember to heal. Oh, bloody hell, now they're coming in again. Oh, this is a concern. This is a very major concern, because I'm a support class with no one to support. Right. Just drink as much as we can, and the bare minimum, protect myself. So, as a result of that, if they actually do decide to concentrate fire on me, I'll hopefully be able to do some damage back. Oh dear. Yes, I've learnt a valuable lesson here. So he moves, uses a mind jab against me for, ouch, 4 flipping damage. Keep drinking. Keep on drinking. Just, oh, hang on. If I get drunk, then, oh, if I get excessively drunk, if I just keep drinking, I'll get stronger. That could work. You're going to presumably miss with your attack now. Coming for a move. You coming for a mind little kind of poke right now? Yes, but, okay. My shield is just about able to tank that for the time being. Okay, maybe this isn't over quite flipping yet. Finish off this one. Good, right there. And then you are at 12 hit points. Fine, it's going to take a few hit points to finish you off. Just basically keep on getting that shield up. Keep on drinking the booze. Alright, he is going to miss with all of that business. Come in for a move and then come in for his actual mind jab. But his mind jab does nothing as long as I can keep the Sanctuary shield up. Okay, and then, yeah, that does nothing to me at all. Lovely. Right. Step aside. Let's start actually getting you down. A few hits will do the job here. And then, if I can just keep on boozing, I can just about survive. Good, 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 good. I'm up to drunk level 3 at the minute, which could be a problem. Because, yes, if my drunk gets too high, I'll eventually fall over. Right, one easy one here. Time to finish you off, you stupid mage. So, he's been taken care of. And, oh, blimey. Alright, dramatic death right there. Right, you get over here, and I may as well use the rest of my magic. Get the shield up, because the archer will keep shooting at me. Lovely, end the turn. This guy doesn't seem willing to move, which is great. So, this is all working lovely, quite frankly. And now, yes, you come in for an attack, but I don't think you've actually got the ability to actually do anything to me. So, go for that, and then do a move just so he actually has to waste part of his turn moving again to actually meet me. Honestly, I don't think I need to drink anymore. I think I'm okay now. One-on-one I can handle this, because yeah, that improved armor I'm getting off my weapon means I'm kind of blocking with my weapon. This is all working fine. Go there. There's the 4. Oh yeah, I'm much tankier than I was. Beautiful. And now, time to just finish off the archer. This shouldn't have worked, but it did. And down the last of them goes. Fat lot of use, you were bloody ringneck or whatever your name is. And a tattered note on the corpses here. How you do it I leave to you, but Skara Bry must stop thinking of Trow as mischievous little good luck charms and start fearing them. They must hate them. Ooh dear. And that gets me a big old pile of XP and all the rest of it. Lovely. Here we go. Some meat. We should probably eat some of that just to actually get you back up to a decent amount of strength. Lovely. There you go. Perfect. And you, my good man, have leveled up. So, 1 skill point for you, which can go into attack things, defense things, subterfuge things, or crafting things. Yeah, let's try this thing. So, mastery in Razor Strop. So, for 3 turns, every attack 4 bonus. That strikes me as useful, yes. I've actually got a bunch of spells I haven't bothered setting yet. That would have been useful to do earlier. So, reduces all ability cooldowns in your entire party. Very useful. And targets are shrunk, reducing strength by 50%. That is quite powerful as well. Or, any enemy that strikes you, any nearby protected allies with a melee attack takes 4 physical and is set on fire. Let's try Shrinking. Shrinking sounds hilarious. Beautiful. So 4 abilities a time for each person. Gotcha. And I could go straight on to number 2 if I wanted to. Try and find Dalgleish. Alright, what have we got over here? Give me some information. What am I looking at? Okay. Group 10 power. But I'm at full strength. Oh, okay. I see the problem. There's a few of them, yes. No, back off. But maybe if I can get the first strike in. Wait. Charge! Right, let's see what we got here with our new upgraded laddies. So, 2 lads who are as strong as the tough lads before, and a couple of flimsy archers. Probably best get the archers out the way first. So, here we go. This strikes me as very, very nice indeed. So, channel 1. For 3 turns, every attack deals 4 bonus physical. Now that's got to be worth doing right there. So, activate Razor Strop, and that actually ends your turn, effectively. Okay, fair enough, I getcha. Now, I need to potentially get myself a little bit of magic going on here, and I need to get out the way of these guys as well. So, take 1 step over here to stay out of the way of you. I could get 1 good physical chop in. Let's just take a quick drink, up to 2 points of drunk. This can't actually be used immediately. There's still 1 turn till that's allowed to be used. So, reduces all ability cooldowns in your entire party by 1. Very, very nice indeed. And if I do a bit more drinking, target foes... Oh, the entire field is shrunk for 1 turn. Oh, that's quite good. That's very, very good indeed. Right. I assume they're going to be coming for me. Probably best I just give myself a little bit of protection, actually. Yes. As I'm at the front anyway. Right, end turn. Let them come for me. So, these guys take a step. Probably, yeah, they just swap round because they can't get to me right now. They take a shot at that guy at the back. Understandable. That guy can't hit anything. So his Razor Strop is now ready to go, which is lovely. So, 7 physical, but it should do a bit more as well. So straight away, oh yeah. That's the flippin' stuff right there. And that means I can finish you off immediately with 1 basic attack. Lovely. Let's just start finishing off these laddies. Now, this is also a physical attack right here. So, go for 1 attack right here. Oh, yeah, that's very, very nice indeed. Do I want to... Let's just finish off the guy at the back just to make sure he can't get any attacks in right now. And then, you're also allowed to hide in shadows for free. So do that immediately, and then you get even more bonus damage next turn. So, in come the enemy. He's going to take a step and take a swing. He's got to go for her. Right, so that's 4 damage. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. Now, he can do a shiv. So, 7 up to 8 plus another bonus. Oh, but he's going for a big swing. Which means, unfortunately, I probably need to get out of the way, which is a shame. But that's fine. Get over here. and just take a swing, finish off you. You should be more or less fine.
What should I do?
This guy, I would love to be able to... Oh, dear. I don't know whether he's actually aiming at this spot or not. That's the thing. I'm just going to take a shot at you. I think he's aiming at this shot right here. But I don't actually know. So I might be about to get hit very hard. Only 7. I can take up. Never mind. I couldn't take that. Now maybe I'm in a little bit of trouble, actually. Okay, this is... Everything's fine. I can use the shrinking spells and whatnot. Right, first things first, take a move. Second things second, take a drink. Next things next, do I need to bother shrinking these guys? Probably not just this second. Probably best for the time being, just go for some basic attacks. Okay, there's a 4. So, problem is, yeah, I've got no other ability to attack. Right, end the turn. He comes in, fluffs it. This person takes a move in, and they swap straight back. Okay, that didn't work desperately well for you. Probably best what I do right now then is... yeah, actually. Take a swing, take a sanctuary, and then I can get a sanctuary heal when that explodes. Yeah, that doesn't damage them when it explodes, it heals me. So, sanctuary heal coming in soon. That's probably the best I can do. Though actually, move away. That way there's nothing they're going to be able to do, and I can just finish off this person. I doubt he gets an attack in this turn. Alright, that's fine. I can't finish him, but I can do something at least. So, that'll do as a starting point. There we go. 4 to you, and probably... Is there any point on the cooldown? I mean, when it says ability cooldown, does that mean that... Hang on, all allied abilities have no cooldown? Could I just use chop repeatedly if I do this? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. He comes in, probably gets a chop in at me for 4, and he's coming in for a big bit of business. Well, that's fine. I can finish you off immediately. So you don't get to do that. Right. Next up, I need to... Yeah, just actually heal myself a little bit. Take one step. Do one little bit of a spell and whatever. You have been dead a lot of this. It's been very annoying. Right, this is all fine. Yeah, end things off there. I think I might be out of booze, actually, which is a concern. In he comes with that. And... Okay, this is looking a little bit troubling. Get over there. Just hit him with a normal attack. This is going to take a while, but I think, well, I don't know. I might get too drunk to be able to pull this off, but we'll see. Can I actually keep doing this? I can just about stay ahead of him, but only as long as I can keep casting Sanctuary constantly. I can't keep doing it forever, because if I do keep doing it forever, then I'm just going to get too drunk and fall over unconscious, which is not going to be useful, and I suspect I'm out of booze. Oh yeah, there's nothing I can do right now. I just need to keep on moving, but I think this is the end of me, tragically. And here it comes, the Woodsman's Chop, tragically taken down. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think you get the point. This here is the Bard's Tale 4. And can I make it over? No, sadly I can't go over onto a boat. That's a shame. So yes, I think you can see pretty much what it is, to be honest. It is a, well, I'd say, rather pleasingly old school thing. Quite frankly, if you've ever had a hankering for a very old school dungeon crawler with some very old school combat and yeah, very old school classic fantasy plot, this could be just what you're looking for. It's nothing desperately new or innovative, but then that's not what it wants to be. It wants to harken back to really, really old school fantasy games of, yeah, right back to the flipping 80s. And honestly, I think it's a nice reimagining of that sort of thing. I've had a pleasant enough time with it. So take that as a recommendation for the right person, if you will. I think we'll leave things off there. But yeah, I'd love to see more kind of old stuff like this brought up to speed for the modern age. That'd be very, very cool indeed. I do hope we get to see that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been The Bard's Tale 4. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We've all learnt a valuable lesson here. When people have the zombie plague, don't allow them into confined spaces with you. We should just actually, like, use cannons. Do we have cannons? Use the cannons. Oh, they've got a big hammer. That's what the noise is. And a pirate's just rammed them. Okay, I think we're in a traffic jam on the sea.